Kenya Universities and Colleges Central Placement Service, KUCCPS. Service Delivery Charter. The Kenya Universities and Colleges Central Placement Service, KUCCPS, is a public organization responsible for career guidance and selection of students for admission to universities and colleges under government sponsorship, among other functions. KUCCPS was established in 2012 under the Universities Act and operates as a government agency under the Ministry of Education. The KUCCPS offices are located at the ACK Garden House in Community, Nairobi. You can also get our services at the Huduma Centers located in Nairobi, GPO and Makadara, Mombasa, Kisumu, Eldoret, Nakuru, Nyeri, Garissa, Kakamega, Kitui, Kitale, Narok, Isiolo, Thika, Laikipia, and Meru. The Universities Act of 2012 requires and gives KUCCPS the power to undertake the following functions: coordinate the placement of government-sponsored students to universities and colleges, disseminate information on available programs, their costs and areas of study as prioritized by the government, collect and retain data relating to university and college placement, advise the government on matters relating to university and college student placement, develop career programs for the benefit of students, and perform any other function assigned to it under the Act. Our mission is to nurture careers through advisory services and placement to education and training institutions. Our vision is to be an equitable, fair, and efficient placement service. We endeavor to ensure that our service delivery reflects the values of integrity, teamwork, innovativeness, access and equity, and customer centricity. Service standards. For placement application processing, the customer is required to submit preferred course choices via prescribed channels, be of Kenyan citizenship, satisfy approved placement criteria. The service costs 1,500 Kenya shillings and is delivered 120 days after release of KCSE examination results. For consultancy on placement application processing, the customer is required to submit preferred course choices via prescribed channels, satisfy approved placement criteria. The service costs and timelines are as per Service Level Agreement SLA between KUCCPS and the beneficiary institution. For inter-institutional transfer, the customer is required to submit a duly completed and recommended transfer application, meet the approved criteria, and there should be a vacancy or capacity in the desired course and institution. The service costs 1,000 Kenya shillings transfer processing fee and is delivered 14 days upon receipt of a duly completed and recommended application form. For registration for membership for universities and colleges, the customer is required to submit an application for membership, provide a list of courses offered as approved by relevant regulator, provide a proof of institutional accreditation. The service costs 100,000 Kenya shillings for universities and 70,000 Kenya shillings for colleges and is delivered 14 days upon receipt of duly completed application. We respond to written or verbal inquiries 7 days upon receipt of inquiry at no cost. For payment of goods or services, the customer is required to provide a valid LPO, show evidence of installation or commissioning of project where applicable, show evidence of delivered goods or services, provide an invoice, allow inspection and acceptance. Payments are done free of charge and is completed within 30 days after all requirements have been satisfied. For refund of erroneous payments, the customer is required to make a written request, provide the phone number used to make payment, provide the mobile money transaction code. The service is free of charge and delivered 7 days upon validation of application. For career guidance or mentorship, the customer is required to provide a detailed request letter. The request must be aligned to KUCCPS schedule of career events. The service is free of charge and is delivered as scheduled by KUCCPS and the customer. For dissemination of information on available programs, the customer is required to access the KUCCPS portal. The service is free of charge and is delivered quarterly. For provision of data for research, excluding confidential data, the customer is required to provide a written request, provide a research authorization letter from the National Commission for Science, Technology and Innovation, provide a research concept and topic, provide a research proposal approved by affiliated research institution, provide a signed compliance form, provide a commitment to share final research report with KUCCPS. The service costs 3,000 Kenya shillings for Kenyan students, 100 USD for international students, 10,000 Kenya shillings for local NGOs and businesses, 500 USD for international institutions, free of charge for Kenya government institutions, and is delivered 21 days after meeting the outlined criteria. For consultancy, the customer requirement is as determined by KUCCPS. The service cost and time of delivery of the request are as per service level agreement (SLA) between the customer and KUCCPS. To contact us, call the phone number 020-513-7400 or write a letter to PO Box 105-166, postal code 00101 Nairobi, or visit our website at www.kuccps.ac.ke or check our Facebook page at the.placement.service or send us a tweet on Twitter at KUCCPS_official. You can also send us an email to info@kuccps.ac.ke for general inquiries or to ceo@kuccps.ac.ke to directly reach our CEO's office. For complaints, send us an email to complaints@kuccps.ac.ke or to the Commission on Administrative Justice (CAJ) via complain@ombudsman.go.ke. For corruption reporting, send an email to integrity@kuccps.ac.ke. At the Kenya Universities and Colleges Central Placement Service, we are committed to efficient, effective, and expeditious service delivery.